Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zain. Today we'll be having a look at Oasis Network. So this is another update on Oasis Network. We've got some recent news within the ecosystem and the blog. That's what we're going to have a look at today. Starting with the Meta Mirror. The first NFT marketplace on Oasis is live. This is big news and this is great. With Oasis Network or Oasis Foundation, there is a 235 million Oasis ecosystem fund. This is supported by top industry backers. This 235 million ecosystem fund is dedicated to help founders build on Oasis. It wants people to build on their network, on their platform. And these are the key areas that it wants people to build in the DeFi world, in the NFT space, in the metaverse space, and in the data tokenization. They want more people to build dApps, apps, metaverse programs, NFT programs, DeFi programs. They want people to build on their platform. And that's why they have such a huge fund to support these builders. That's why they've got some big partners helping them to fund this ecosystem. Partners of the ecosystem fund such as Pantera Capital, Drop a Dragon, Dragonfly Capital Partners, AME Cloud Ventures, Binance Lab, 7X Ventures. Oasis Foundation itself is funding its own foundation. Excellent. And they want people to apply. They want people to build on their network. And due to this building upon the Oasis network, well, this is the results. It results in MetaMirror. Following the successful launch of MetaMirror in November 2021, which includes MetaMirror Gallery and Embody, the first ever Web3 Plus identity service, the NFT platform in Oasis has been expanded with additional M-launches. M-Launch, an initiative code-free NFT launchpad that allows NFT projects to make launch decisions based on data-backed insights towards the participant. Combining M-Launch with MetaMirror Gallery, which allows for NFT trading and community engagement, MetaMirror has grown and evolved to be the first fully fledged NFT marketplace. So what exactly is MetaMirror? Well, it's not only a marketplace to sell and trade NFT, but also the place to expand NFTs to a broader community. There are many NFT collectors coming up in the near future. However, some of the most notable collections went live. These were the Oasis AI Rose NFT collection, which is 999 AI-generated images of roses supported by Metaverse platform and tokenized minting on the Oasis network info NFTs. There's also another one that's called Army of Minions, is a new exclusive NFT collection available on MetaMirror Gallery on the Oasis network, created by an artist and scientist who goes by the name of Bishop. The NFTs are composites of two fields. The limited edition NFT collection infuse distinct personalities and mathematical equations, resulting in a masterpiece of unique digital artwork. It's also the first collection that utilizes the confidential features that are enabled on the Oasis network. Now, M-Launch is a new launchpad built on top of MetaMirror that helps artists embrace NFT technology by providing code-free minting services, automated community engagement, bridging Web 2 fans to Web 3. So that's one of the many things in the NFT space, in the Oasis network space. Beefy Finance, the multi-chain yield optimizer, partners with Oasis network for yield compounding. Now, Beefy Finance, a decentralized multi-chain yield optimizing platform, it's integrated its protocol on the Oasis network to auto-compound on UZSwap, the first DEX built on Oasis, Emerald, and the EVM compatible. So I've done a video on Beefy Finance before, so I'm not going to go into what it is really, but what's really amazing is this new partnership. It's partnering with Oasis Network to make its features available on the Oasis Network. That's brilliant. They're creating a bridge between each other. That is brilliant to know. And I think there's great things to come from this partnership between Beefy Finance and Oasis Network. Now, as for the ecosystem fund of 235 million, that's where it's reached recently. They've constantly been growing this fund for quite some times now. So with a focus on innovation, the Oasis Network Fund is dedicated to help funders and founders build on the network to power future dApps. They want the network to build dApps. They want to compete with the likes of Avalanche, and they want to compete with the likes of Solana. And this is true. If you don't believe me, you can read it for yourself. Read the information that's written within their blog. This is what they're targeting. Put into comparison, their market cap is 261.4 million. At this moment, they're far away from Solana and Avalanche. They're not in the same league right now. And obviously, the coin isn't doing particularly well right now, but within the last week, it has been in a recovery stage. Within the last day, it's recovered by quite a lot. It's recovered by over 10%, market cap over 15%, trading volumes 66% that are up, and the circulating supply of tokens 50% in public. Now, if you take a look at Avalanche, which has a vast ecosystem of dApps built on their platform, their market cap is far, far huger. It's a much bigger market cap because the ecosystem in itself is much bigger. The applications that they have on their system, on their blockchain, is a lot more vast. The projects that they've built on Avalanche, it's a lot more vast. AnySwap 8 board, Allware, Ascenders, Atlantis Loans, Atlas Dex, Decentralized Exchange, the Avalanche Bridge, the Avalanche Explorer, the Avalanche, Avascan. They've got so much for the Avalanche ecosystem. That's what gives them such a vast value. And it's the same thing for Solana. These are some of my favorite cryptos because they're giving their platform a real use case. No one can look at their crypto and say, oh, it's not worth anything. They try to use that same argument with Bitcoin that, oh, Bitcoin isn't worth anything because it's just based on people trust. That's true. So is the US dollar. So is the British pound. So is the yang. Everything with fiat currency is based on people trust. But you look at Solana, Avalanche, these are based on what people find useful. People find the network useful. They find the blockchain useful because of all the amazing dApps and platforms that are available. They invest. Now, again, this is not financial advice. This is just me giving you a reason of why Oasis Network has a great chance of catching up to Solana and Avalanche. Their development focus is based in DeFi, NFT, crypto gaming, metaverse, data tokenization, data DAO, data governance, and privacy applications. Very similar areas to Avalanche and Solana. Some would say even almost identical. Now, it was announced by the director of Oasis Foundation, and they had this to say, and I quote, "We're delighted to have received further contributions to our ecosystem fund from valid investors. Their belief in our vision is to help build on Oasis to advance to Web3 and drive blockchain technology forward. To this date, the Oasis Ecosystem Fund, dozens of applications for funding. UziSwap, a decentralized exchange DEX that include incentives for liquidity and trade and mining, and has received around 2 million from Oasis Ecosystem Fund. It went live on Oasis Emerald. The EVM compatible Paratime in January 2022 has already seen significant growth, surpassing 1 billion in trading volumes in less than a month. Absolutely incredible. This is the current development of Oasis Network. They're rapid, they have a large fund, and they are constantly growing. While it won't happen overnight, I give it a few years, 2 years, maybe 1 year. At a minimum, 3 years, you'd be looking at Oasis having a market cap of roughly around 4 to 5 billion because of the growth and development of their ecosystem. Given it 5 years, I think their market cap could be as high as 10 billion. This would put them in direct competition with Avalanche. And right now, Avalanche is heavily undervalued. Solana is heavily undervalued. But I'm just giving you an example of how vast the Oasis network can grow. Just within the space of 5 years, we're looking at 10 billion plus in market cap. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video and the recent news that I've brought to you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more, and I will see you in my next video.